Jenn's House, a hospitality house. We provide a special home away from home for families and patients who live in or travel to the Lehigh Valley area for medical, surgical, diagnostic, and emergency services in any one of the hospitals in our area.
Hi, my name's Pat Dillman. I am co-founder of JennsHouse along with my husband, Richard. I tell our guests when they call and question what we are, I say we're a bed and breakfast without the breakfast. JennsHouse is a hospital hospitality house. We provide lodging for families who need a place to stay while their family members receiving medical care in any one of the healthcare facilities within the Lehigh Valley area. We also provide lodging for self-sufficient patients receiving outpatient care.
Hi, I'm Richard Dillman, co-founder of JennsHouse. Jennifer Joy Dillman was our daughter, and we became involved in the hospitality house as a result of the tragic bus accident that Jenn sustained back in 1990. We stayed at a Ronald McDonald House for 9 days at Hershey Medical Center, and while we were staying there, we realized the importance and value of a hospitality house.
There's something like 200 houses nationwide. Many are started simply the way ours was. Somebody experienced something, they found the need, and they progressed from there.
We are licensed to have 10 guests here, and we have 4 rooms. Most of the rooms have accommodations for 2 people. The house is very similar to your house and my house in that the comfort is here for you to be here while you have to be at the hospital. We provide all amenities as far as TV, telephone, internet cable, wireless internet.
We provide private bedrooms for the guests, and they share the common areas with other guests. We have a full kitchen facility that they can do their own cooking. The only thing we ask of them when they come in is just clean up after themselves. We don't run it like a hotel that we have maid service. Families come in and take care of themselves.
We stayed at Jenn's house because our daughter had long-term testing. It's going to take several weeks in order to come to a conclusion for surgery or not. And we needed a place to stay that was less expensive than any hotel nearby. Hotels were costing up to $75 to $150 a day. We needed to stay somewhere near the hospital for up to 16, 20 days. So it was a godsend that Jenn's house was nearby and the fee was what we could afford, not based on what they wanted to charge us. Richard and Pat, who were the founders, owners of Jenn's house, were very accommodating to our needs as far as sleeping, eating, travel, anything we needed in order to accommodate us in getting to the hospital.
Many times we were overbooked. We do have an overflow that we try to use, and we keep that to a minimum as a result of being too overcrowded that the guests wouldn't be as comfortable. So our occupancy rate at the time as of this year was at 90%. My wife and I, Pat, maintain it. We actually run it, although we have a board of directors. We're a 501c3 for nonprofit.
Richard and I do most of the hands-on work. We're the ones that greet the families, help them get comfortable, help them settle in. We check them in. We look after the house. We do the paperwork, the office work, and so on.
As far as the day-to-day routine and activities, my wife and I do it through some volunteers. We have 2 volunteers who also help us.
We work closely with pastoral care and social services. We're not like a hotel that families can come and knock on the door.
And we're not open to the public, so there must be a referral from one of the medical facilities.
They make the contact with us, tell us of the need, and then we talk directly with the family from that point on.
We're funded through many donations. We're funded through grants. We're funded through guests who pay.
We do ask a nominal fee from the families if they can afford to stay.
We're very fortunate that we've been doing it as long as we have and have the donation money come in to help us pay the bills. Staying here at Jenn's house versus a hotel is certainly one end of the spectrum to another. Camaraderie is one big factor in people staying here, as they're here with other guests who are going through similar stressful conditions that they're going through.
That's really the best source of emotional support for them, because all the families that are here basically for the same reason. So they kind of help each other. Just, where are you today? How's your family member? What's going on? And they really help each other through it.
When I talk to some of the families who stay here, and some have gone through very, very rough times, and some of them are in the process of losing their loved one, and some are not at the point where they don't know what's going to happen. And I always try to comfort them and tell them that there's always someone worse off than you. No matter what your condition is, there's someone worse off than you. And I put it on another level of how Jenn died. When someone says, how can you say that someone worse off than you of losing a daughter? And that's the higher level to say it's how she died and what we have done to help other families. So that's the level I put it on.
Welcome to Jenn's house. Please come on in. This is our living room. We ask you to sit and relax as we bring you into Jenn's house and register you for your stay.
This is the living room where we check in the guests. They do the registration, guest registration, and we give them an overview of what to expect, what's needed from us, what's needed from them. And at that point, we then give them a virtual tour of the facility. And the first one we're going to go to is the library room, which has a nice futon sofa in there. Has a TV, DVD player if you want it. It has some books in there if you just want to get away and just read some books.
The bedrooms are to your left. This is the first bedroom. We can sleep 2 people in this room. Room 1B is also able to sleep 2 people. We have a double bed in room 2, and in room 3 we had 2 beds and a sleep sofa, so if you have a third person, we can put somebody in that room.
Each room has all the amenities that you need: bathroom, soap, towels, and washcloths. This room is the living room. As you see, there's a TV, a fireplace, sofa. Over the side of it here is the kitchen, which is a self-sufficient kitchen. Every drawer, every cabinet, every item is labeled for your convenience. We have a refrigerator for you, stove, microwave. We have a PC.
And this is our meditation room. You can sit and relax, or you can watch TV back in this room as well. A laundry room, and you can use the washer and dryer for a small fee. In the outside area is our spiritual garden. You can just sit and relax there. If you would like, you can cross over the little creek or just take a walk in the grassy area at your leisure. We hope you find comfort and hospitality while you stay at Jenn's house. We're here to provide you with a home away from home and wish you well, and anything that you would need, you need to just ask Richard and me, and we'll help you in any way we can.